What if the breakthrough you have been praying for is waiting on the other side of fasting? Most Christians have never been taught how to fast biblically, but fasting has changed lives for thousands of years. Jesus fasted, the disciples fasted, entire nations fasted before breakthrough came. And today, God may be calling you deeper. There is something powerful that happens when a believer lays down food, lays down comfort, and turns their full attention toward heaven. Something shifts. Something breaks open. And what was once silent begins to speak. Fasting is not a diet. It is not a religious ritual performed to earn God's favor. Biblical fasting is a deliberate voluntary act of humbling yourself before God, choosing to deny the physical so that the spiritual can take priority. In Matthew 6, verses 16 through 18, Jesus did not say, "if you fast." He said, "when you fast." That single word changes everything. Fasting was never presented as optional for the devoted believer. It was expected. It was assumed. It was a natural response to a heart that truly hungers for God more than anything this world can offer. In Isaiah 58, God describes the fast he has chosen, one that breaks chains, sets the oppressed free, and brings his light into dark places. Fasting is not about suffering. It is about surrender. When you fast, you are telling God that your hunger for his presence is greater than your hunger for bread. Joel 2 verse 12 says, "Return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning." Fasting is a return, a turning back, a declaration that nothing in this world satisfies the way God does. Christians fast to draw near, and James 4 verse 8 promises, "Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you." If you are just beginning, know that there is no single correct method. A complete fast means abstaining from all food and drinking only water. A partial fast, like the Daniel fast, involves removing certain foods such as meat, sweets, and processed items while eating fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. An intermittent fast involves skipping 1 or 2 meals per day and replacing that time with prayer and scripture. There is also a media or social fast, where you remove distractions like social media and entertainment to create space for God. Start where you are. God honors a willing heart more than a perfect method. Fasting without prayer is simply skipping meals. The power of fasting is unlocked through intentional, focused prayer. When Jesus fasted for 40 days in Matthew 4, he was not simply hungry. He was spiritually fortified. Use your fasting hours to pray specifically. Write down what you are believing God for. Read scripture out loud. Worship even when it feels dry. Declare the promises of God over your situation. The hunger you feel in your body is a reminder to feed your spirit. Every time your stomach growls, let it be a prompt to pray. Avoid fasting to be seen by others. Jesus warned against public displays of fasting done for human approval. Keep your fast between you and God. Avoid filling the time you would have spent eating with mindless scrolling or entertainment. Avoid approaching your fast with a transactional mindset, as if God owes you a breakthrough because you skipped lunch. Come with humility. Come with surrender. Come expecting, but not demanding. Fasting is not a formula. It is a posture of the heart. There is a closeness with God that only comes through seasons of fasting and prayer. A quietness, a clarity, a spiritual sensitivity that transforms how you hear, how you see, and how you walk in faith. Fasting does not bring you closer to religion. It brings you closer to God. So begin. Begin with 1 meal. Begin with 1 day. Begin with a surrendered heart and an open Bible. Pray with expectation. Fast with faith. And trust that the God who sees in secret will reward you openly. Your breakthrough is not far. Step toward it.